something.
Do that as we were talking about. So I'm going to be talking about here today. What's going on, guys? Joe Shaw with Unleashed Strength. Today we're here at the gym with Dylan Smith of Big 3 Strength, powerlifting coach out of the DMV area, coaches at several different gyms, and we're honored to have him here today. We're going to be hitting a big workout today. We've got incline bench, some deadlifts, and see what else we can, throw in there. He's going to actually give me some cues, some technical advice on my incline bench. I get some shoulder problems when I incline, so it hurts. See if he can assess me a little bit. We're going to go hop over to the deadlifts, pull some heavy weight, and see if he can help me there too. I just started pulling sumo more recently with some heavier weights, so I'm going to see if he can help me out with there, some cues, see if we can hit some heavy weight and just have some fun with it. Let's get to it.
First thing we're going to work on with Joe is the band pull apart. Now he's been having some issues in his right shoulder, and I want to see what the strength of his upper back is like, specifically in his middle and his lower traps, his rhomboids, all the rest of the upper back musculature there. So I'm a huge fan of the band pull apart, but I find that a lot of people do it incorrectly. You see a lot of people coming into the gym, taking a really wide grip and just kind of pumping their arms while they're talking about their weekend to their best friend. So what I want you to do is to choke up on this band so that we've got closer than a shoulder width grip, a little bit of a bend in the elbows, and I'm going to bring that band up to about eye level, pushing my shoulders forward. So notice how my upper back is protracted right here. My shoulders are pushed forward. From here, I'm going to retract and pull it apart, getting a big squeeze, and then returning it back to the front. Now it's important that I'm keeping that small bend in the elbows while I'm doing this, getting a full range of motion at the shoulder blades. So Joe, go ahead and try that out.
It's definitely a bigger range
Setting
of
the
motion
bar
than I'm
high there,
used to.
so.
So I'm gonna have you bring this up about eye level, and let's pack those shoulders down away from here so you can keep your shoulders depressed while you still have them in that protracted position. So I want you to move those shoulder blades apart. Keep pushing forward. Okay? Bring this up a little bit. Now this is where you're gonna start and stop. I want you to pull that band apart until you pinch my hand right here. You can touch right here. Good. Big squeeze. Let's keep those shoulders down. Good. Feel how much depression you just got right there? Keep those shoulders down, bring them back to the front. Let those scaps move apart. Place the front. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then pull apart again. Alright, that's 2. I want you to get up to 20 with this right here.
Oh!
Back to the front.
I thought you said you wanted this to be a short video.
You can speed this up a little bit, but I'm looking for the shoulder blades to move all the way apart and then back into retraction. So while you were watching this, you'll see that Joe's doing a good job of keeping his shoulders set down away from the ears. A common flaw I'll see in the band pull apart is people will try to go into their upper traps right here rather than into the middle and the lower traps. You need to make sure that you're keeping your shoulders depressed while you're moving in and out of retraction and protraction. A little bit less rib flare right here. Cool. All right.
Workout's over.
So, the reason why I like to program these with fairly high rep ranges is because the time under tension necessary for you to do a set of 20 of band pull parts right here is not too different than the time under tension necessary to perform a higher repetition set of bench press or any other press variation.
Be able to keep in that position the whole
Absolutely.
time.
You need to have the endurance and the strength in that upper back musculature to be able to maintain retraction and depression underneath load. I tell all my lifters, we need to bulletproof your upper back. We need to make sure that your upper back is the last thing to fatigue. That you, if you miss a bench press or you're fatiguing out on the bench press, or any press for that matter, it should be because you are simply not strong enough to complete the movement in the pressing musculature, not because you lost position at the scapula and now you're out of position at the shoulders. Gotcha. So what I want you to do is to take a full grip on that bar, and as you squeeze that bar, I want you to try to create external rotation at the shoulder. Think about like you're trying to bend the bar with your lats. Okay, so just hold that there for a second. Squeezing those lats right there. You feel how that pulls your shoulders down away from the ears as well. Try to maintain that tension right here as you're descending in on the press.
Also kind of tucks your elbows a little more too.
Don't worry too much about where the elbows go, but if your upper back is set properly, they'll be where they need to be.
Cool. Cool.
Bring that band back up to eye level on the diagonal. There you go. Protract completely at the top. Push shoulders forward. There. Feel that? All the way to the front. All the way to the front. That's what I'm looking for.
So when you're coming down for the incline, where are you trying to touch the bar on your chest?
The way that I coach the incline bench, as well as any other bench variation, is not to aim for a specific touch point, but rather just to keep the bar stacked above the elbow, maintaining a vertical forearm. If you are in a vertical forearm position in the bottom, so that bar is directly above the elbows, you're going to end up touching where you need to touch. If you have a closer grip, you're going to touch lower. If you have a wider grip, you'll touch higher. If you're on a higher incline, you'll touch higher. Or a lower incline or a flat bench, you're going to touch lower.
I didn't know it'd be filmed today.
Notice how much better of a job Margot is doing than Joe.
That's
Than
right.
moving through protraction to retraction here.
Ashton's killing it. A little fast.
Fashion, protraction, retraction.
Let's go.
Yeah, it feels heavy.
Okay, so you see how you've got that ankle outside of where the knee is, right? What we're looking for in the start position of sumo is to have that knee stacked above the ankle. So we're looking at a vertical shin from all angles. Now there are exceptions to that rule, but I know that you're primarily a conventional stance deadlifter, so I'm going to show you, how to kind of learn the rules on sumo. You can learn how to bend and break them later on. Cool. But I want to put you into a position where you've got that vertical shin, basically stacking up your knees directly above those ankles. Okay? So we've got a decent amount of turnout at the toes right there. Got that vertical shin angle. Make sure you set that back nice and flat right here. And you can get those eyes straight ahead. Okay, think about being tall in that start position. Okay? From here, just push the floor away. Nope. Pause here again. Notice how those knees are kicking in. I want you to think about spreading your groin. Think about driving those knees out. Keep those knees stacked above the ankles right here. Good. Yep. So stop right there. Did you feel how by driving out, by spreading the groin, that allowed you to stay a little bit more upright in that start position?
Sure.
So let me hop in there. I'll show you. Where you were to start, you were a little bit here. You had that internal rotation, right?
Yeah.
Going on at the hip. And then you hinged over too far.
Okay.
So what I did was I took you into a slightly more narrow stance,
Okay.
and I had you drive the knees out, so you stack directly above the ankles, so that you can get into this nice stacked up start position, pushing the floor away, and coming right back down, right?
Yeah.
So think less about hinging. There's still a component there
Sure.
of reaching back into the hips, but you want to try to stay a little bit more upright, provided that you can keep your shoulder blades directly above the barbell.
Definitely more like leg drive than a conventional.
Definitely, there's a lot of pushing through the floor, okay? So I try to think about this movement more as a push than a pull. you're getting your knees out as kind of an afterthought there. I want you to focus on descending in that same position that you're coming up. Okay, you can still come down fast and hard, but I want you to reach your hips back as your knees track out in line with the toes. Set that flat right here. More. Let's get those eyes straight ahead. Spread the groin. Spread it all the way down too. There you go. Like this. Yeah. Good. Can you feel how your knees are tracking far better now? Yeah. In line with the toes. That's going to be
much more like stronger foundation, I feel like.
Absolutely. It's going to be a stronger position. You're going to feel a little bit more upright too. It's only a plate. We got ways to go.
Another plate.
One for me.
Speed on it. Let's go. Nice, man. Good work. Fight for it, let's go. Come on, bring it up. Position right there. First thing you do is you go kick it back. It's okay. Control that descent. One more without letting it slack out.
Oh. You're just going straight into it? Or?
Well, you can stop, but I just want you to maintain tension.
Okay.
Control it, maintain tension. Kick again. Good, you can keep your eyes straight ahead. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's cool.
Burning already?
Good. Yeah.
Okay. So like that's, I brought it in based on what you were showing him. Normally I was like just way further out and I feel like it was just like fall back.
Again, we just want knees to track with the toes. So if you're out so wide that you can't get that, it's going to throw you into that internal rotation.
Yeah.
It's going to put your knee in kind of a funky position. Sometimes there are some people who deadlift with that style. It's just not where I would start someone. It's not what I would do. But there are reasons to bend the rules here and there later on.
Good to know.
Yeah. Why am I so sweaty and you're not sweaty at all?
Thanks for checking it out, guys. Thanks to Dylan for coming by today. Got a lot of good cues, a lot of things I can be working on moving forward. Excited to have you here, man, and definitely check him out.
I'm on Instagram at Dylan_C_Smith or at Big3Strength. You can also find me at big3strength.com.
Yeah, strong dude, obviously, and then awesome gym here we got going on 9133 Andrew Drive, Unleashed Strength Gym in Manassas Park, Virginia. Come check us out. Free day pass on us, so come get strong with us. Let's do it.